Master Sass, spy for a spy. Irene was woken up by the sound of the cell door opening. She rubbed her eyes, half remembering strange dreams about Ender and Selwyn telling her cryptic things that made no sense. She was chained up with the other prisoners right behind Cole. "You're okay," she whispered, happy to see him. "And you lost. Sorry Chen took your powers," Cole said. "I saw Zane. He's okay." "Yeah, my cell was right next to his. I was so happy to see him. He mentioned you were working on an escape plan?" Irene whispered. Cole nodded happily as they were taken to the factory. As they worked, Cole whistled a happy tune. "Why are you whistling?" Karloff asked. "Yesterday, Cole was sad. Not today. What changed?" "Things are looking up, Karloff," Cole replied. "We came here to find a friend and we found him. All we gotta do now is get Zane and bust him out." "How are we planning on doing that exactly?" Irene asked. "I'll figure something out," Cole told her. Karloff shook his head. "Not so easy. Chen's made it nearly impossible to escape this place," he said. "I'm still working out the details, but Zane's a ninja, a walking computer. If we can get to him, he'll solve anything Chen throws at us in no time," Cole said proudly. "Karloff wish he had a friend like that," Karloff said. "But first order of business, we gotta let the others know we're busting him out," Irene put in, writing on a little piece of paper and handing it to Cole. He stuck it in a fortune cookie. "You put message in cookie?" Karloff questioned. "I know, right? That's why it's called a fortune cookie," Cole said, grinning. "Well, if you get out, don't forget about Karloff," Karloff requested. "I promise we'll come back for you," Irene said solemnly. Cole picked up the plate of fortune cookies and handed them to the guard. "Special order for the banquet's ready," he said. The guard took the cookies and left. "I hope you have the good fortune for it to end up in the right hands," Karloff whispered. Irene asked, "So, what's the plan? You got any of the kinks worked out?" Cole grinned at her. Yeah, I know what to do." He leaned in close. "I'm going to steal that guard's keys. We're going to get to the dungeons and free Zane." "And how are you going to steal the keys without him noticing?" Irene asked. "I'm going to make trouble, and you're helping. We're in this together," Cole replied. "Just follow my lead, and as soon as that guy is distracted, we go for it." Irene nodded. After several minutes of working inside, Irene asked, "What did it feel like for you to lose your powers?" "Like big empty space inside Karloff," Karloff said. "Yeah, same. There was something, then it was gone, like taking something off the shelf and not putting it back," Cole added. "It didn't feel painful or anything?" Irene asked, puzzled. "No, why? Did it hurt you?" Cole asked, concerned. Irene nodded. "And there was someone else there, too." "Talk to me, little sister. What happened when Chen took your powers?" Cole asked. Irene brushed her hair out of her eyes. "Well, for starters, he wasn't alone. There was someone else with him. And..." Her voice faded as she tried to figure out how to say it. "Did you know him?" Cole asked. Irene nodded. "Would I know him?" Cole said. "No, you've never seen him before. His name is Ender, and I think he's the Harbinger of Shadow." "Not confirmed, though," Irene said. "As for how I met him, that's another story. Just before Chen took my powers, he ran in and stopped him. He said that there was another element in me and that Chen would end up taking both and killing me in the process. And Ender needed me alive. He told Chen to let him do it, or he and Selwyn, the guy who might be the Herald of Light, would take me and disappear. When he took my powers, it hurt. It felt like a limb was being ripped off, and my power was gone." "Wait, so you're the master of 2 elements?" Cole said. "And Chen only took 1. Does that mean you have powers? Can you do anything?" he asked excitedly. Irene shut her eyes for a moment and concentrated. "I can sort of feel something, but it's locked, I think. I can't use the power yet," she said, disappointed. "Probably something to do with your prophecy. Or is it part of the story of how you know Ender?" Cole asked. "Right now, let's focus on getting out of here. Then after we beat Chen, I will tell you everything," Irene promised. They worked in silence for a while, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Cole noticed the guard was distracted and nudged Irene. "It's time," he said. "But shift not over for hours," Karloff pointed out. "It is for us," Irene said, grinning. Cole snickered as he climbed onto the noodle machine. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, he said, eating the noodles. Everyone watching started cheering. Irene picked up a couple of dumplings. Hey, Cole, catch, she called, lobbing them at Cole. He caught them in his mouth. Irene threw another dumpling, this time hitting the guard in the face. Get him, he shouted. Let there be food, Cole shouted gleefully, throwing fortune cookies. Ha! All you can eat! Eat it, guards! Irene whooped, popping a cookie into her mouth and kicking 2 more at the guards. Go, Cole and Irene, go! Karloff cheered. The guards finally got hold of the 2 troublemakers. Cole burped loudly. Now I feel better. You got any cake? He asked as they were taken back to their cells. Irene made a disgusted face at him. They were both tossed into their cells, but Cole had snuck the keys off the guard's belt. Irene waited patiently for Cole to come let her out. The cell door opened, and Cole stood there with the keys. Irene joined him, and they went and unlocked Zane's cell. Zane was chained to the wall, and he was asleep. Zane! Cole said as he unlocked the chains. Zane woke up. Cole, Irene, you've returned, he said. Irene hugged him. Of course we did. I made a promise, Cole said. Now come here, you shiny new tin can. He pulled both Zane and Irene into a hug. Irene giggled with delight. Can you feel the love? Cole asked. No, Zane replied. But the longer we stand here, the shorter time we have to escape. He's right, Irene agreed, untangling herself from the hug. You know Zane's the one with the brain cell. True that. Let's go, Cole said, and the 3 of them started wandering through the tunnels, looking for the way out. Ugh, this place is like a maze, Irene complained. She couldn't help remembering her match against Elva. Cole started to go down a tunnel, but Zane stopped him. Not that way. That will only take us back to where we started, he said. Maybe you should be leading, Cole suggested. Do you hear that? Irene whispered, tugging on Cole's sleeve. A growl sounded through the tunnels. I am not familiar with that sound, Zane said. I am. We need to move, Cole said, running down a tunnel and pulling Zane and Irene along. I thought I was leading, Zane said. Trust me, you'll want to keep up, Cole warned. Irene almost smacked into a wall of scales. Dead end, she cried. This isn't a wall. It's the body of a large serpent, Zane observed. Come on, we have to find another way, Cole said, and they ran down another tunnel. Another dead end, Cole muttered, seeing the snake's body before him. The serpent's strategy appears to be to surround us and coil inward. Very clever, Zane deduced. Yeah, well, my strategy is not to be eaten, Cole replied as the snake's head came into view. Irene, Zane, and Cole crowded together as the snake cornered them. It was nice knowing you 2. I think this really is our dead end, Cole said. I don't suppose you can freeze the snake? Irene asked. Chen took my powers like everyone else, Zane replied. Pixel, calculate escape scenarios. Pixel? You got a girl stuck in your head? Cole asked. Zane pointed his arm at the ground, and a couple of shurikens embedded themselves in the dirt and exploded, creating a small hole that was big enough for them but too small for the snake. They jumped through, escaping. Explosive shurikens? Awesome! Irene remarked. Heh, I'm gonna like the new you, Cole said. We must move quickly, Zane said. Lead the way, Cole said, gesturing towards the tunnel. They kept going. Irene attempted to unlock the chaotic power, but she had nothing. Are you okay, sister? Zane asked. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's keep moving, she replied. They heard voices and hid as a couple of cultists walked by, talking. They've ordered everyone after some kabuki girl, one said. What about the escaped factory workers? His partner asked. Forget them. Chen will make sure the other workers pay for their actions, the first one said. He chuckled. Poor saps. Poor saps? Cole hissed indignantly. Irene was shaking with anger. Hurry, the exit is just around the bend, Zane urged. You go. I can't, Cole said. A ninja doesn't save himself. He protects those who can't protect themselves. We gotta go back. We gotta save them all, Irene added. And a ninja never leaves another ninja's side, Zane declared. We'll get off this island one day, Zane, but it's either all of us or none of us, Cole said. Alrighty, boys. Let's go plan a rescue, Irene said, throwing her arms around them.